I think, like, if you're dying, if you, like, let's say you have a ley line and your opponent plays a Demi-Lich, and you're still just dying to a 4-3, like, something went wrong, you know? Like, most decks in the format that are considered powerful or powerful enough should be able to beat a 4-3 on turn 3 with a ley line in play against the graveyard deck, you know what I mean? Alright, play my broken 2-mana Planeswalker. Were you getting burned? The stage has been lit up. Oh, I guess I can discard one of these lands, right? Yeah. Yeah, with run inside. Yeah. You can go. There's so much power synergy with looting, and Demi-Lich fits right in. It doesn't matter that Demi-Lich fits right in, right? If Phoenix is like powerful with looting, then like Demi-Lich shouldn't be the thing that puts it over the edge, because Demi-Lich by itself is not very good. It's not like a good magic card. It requires a lot of effort. If the argument is that like Phoenix is good and powerful and it's easy to play Demi-Lich in the deck, it's like that shouldn't be a reason to play a bad magic card. I could persist and then creativity for 2 next turn. I just for yes. Not really sure my opponent can beat the first Archon. In our burn deck? It was banned. We've just double plotted. Oh. I don't think my opponent can win. More Archons in my deck. 12 plus 18 plus 21. I count that twice, I think. Definitely should have bolted on there and stuff. What matters is the synergy in this decks. No, that's not true. That's not true. When you play bad creatures, you're putting a lot of emphasis on the opportunity cost of putting those creatures in your deck. So it's not that many decks play bad creatures. It doesn't matter. You can play bad creatures. It should be, I want my deck to be optimal. Demi-Lich is not the optimal answer. If there's something better, you should try to play it. Demi-Lich is a very low power level magic card. It requires a lot to be good. And even when it's put into play, it's a 4-3 without haste. That's not the best thing you can be doing. I'm pretty cold to burn, I think. We don't have any like life gain. Vengevine. Paw Patch formation for 1 food? Yeah, it does make 1 food. What other creatures instead of Demi-Lich would you suggest? I wouldn't play creatures. I would, well, I mean, I would consider Thing in the Ice, because Thing in the Ice is better against the creature decks. It's better against energy. I would consider something like Aria Flame, because Aria Flame is better against Graveyard Hate and still reasonable against spells matter cards like Wet Ball. You can just cast your spells on your opponent's turn, or you can Manamorphose, and you kill them in a turn or two. I think Crackling Drake is the best option. And if you play Crackling Drake, you can play Arena of Glory. Because then you can Arena of Glory your Crackling Drake sometimes and just pop the fuck out of your opponent. Thing in the Ice, really? Yeah. Boros Energy is going to be like one of the most played decks for a while. People have those cards lying around. There's just going to be spots where like Thing in the Ice makes them pick up their entire board. Because like you can just get outpaced by a lot of their things pretty fast. Crackling Drake is closer to a decent card. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Saying Crackling Drake's better than Thing in the Ice is kind of a no-brainer. Hello, Canister, how are you? What is OP cooking? Burn with a lot of creatures and looting, I guess. I guess like you discard the extra lands you have. I don't know. Beloved are in their bin. Oh, I have a mountain. Oh, I grabbed the wrong land. Fuck. I forgot I just used the bolt, not the push. That should have been a blood crypt. I guess it's the same thing. Well, unless they fire off the slot. We gained. Okay, well. Right. And decks just need to do their thing, so I want to exclude Demolish as all. Phoenix decks don't need to just do their thing. That's not true. They're not a linear pile. Phoenix is like a very strong mid-range deck. It's not a combo deck. The times you lose with Phoenix is when you try to be a combo deck and you try to glass cannon yourself, because that's when you lose to like hate pieces. Phoenix doesn't need the help to like have extra power. It's powerful enough. The deck inherently is powerful enough. Weakening your card choices with something like Demi-Lich is when your deck starts to fail more. And also, if the deck does just need to do its thing, it doesn't need Demi-Liches, because it should be powerful enough. I mean, they have a Phoenix in their bin, but they can't get back. It seems they're mono red Phoenix with lootings. Oh, they can get it back because they didn't cast that. So they have a Phoenix. You mean in Pioneer? No, I mean in Modern. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're dead. Eat this. Modern style linear, more all in on the combo. It's not. It's not. It's not all in on the combo. I think if you're playing Phoenix as a combo deck, you're like playing the deck incorrectly. You don't need to be all in on the combo. Your deck is very much built to be like a Delverless Delver deck. You can pace your spells. You have the best removal. Well, I mean, you don't have push, but you have Lightning Bolt. You could have Unholy Heat. You have cheap counter spells and Spell Pierce. Keep those. Alright, the plan is to jam this run in 6 next turn. Oh, the Phoenix. Yeah, we're gonna jam this run in 6. And it's not creating this. A twin unbanning? Harbinger would have been a beating. The blue Harbinger? My opponent's not Harbinger though. Was playing around Spell Pierce, now longer after playing around Spell Pierce. I guess they got Force Negation. Maybe I should play around that. Pitch another Force Negation. What are they thinking about surgical extraction?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
They're going to 10. They could attack me to 6, but I don't really care. Looting. I guess if I IOK'd and took one of those forces, they could not beat it.
You fucking donut. Of course you
Where are the turtles? Where are the turtles? Not casting that eye. Okay, there might have been a bit of a throw. Highway Robbery is another card that's just not modern playable. Here's just sacrifice. They sacrifice the land. I didn't know that Tame Impala is just one guy. Have Lightning Bolt in their band. Aren't I just done? What? Oh, they can't cast. They have to cast. They have to spend mana for it. God, this card is bad. I suppose they put. Cast Faithless Looting. Highway Robbery. Consider looting. There was a Manamorphose. Why have my deck? 3 Lightning Bolt, 3 Fatal Push. So raises my opportunity to assist, I guess. Yeah, pick this up. Alright. They have to go like, yeah, I have to go like spell into spell. Sacrifice the land, go land, spell, spell, and they have to has to be like Thought Scour into Phoenix or Consider into Phoenix. You don't want to die to Lightning Bolt. Oh, we won the game. That's nice. So maybe these. Definitely these. This was a anger, maybe, but I didn't see any enchanties. They're gonna have counter spells. They're gonna have maybe some big shit. Highway Robbery, a playable magic card? I don't think so. It's just like, yeah, Charted Course has to be better. Is there no other, like, I guess Careful Study isn't legal? It is in Pauper. Yeah, and Pauper is good. The Outrageous Robbery, a playable magic card? The double black X spell? That card's... I actually don't know if it's playable. That card's insanely powerful. I don't know if it's playable. I don't think they're countering my stuff that much. Oh, Pierce? Probably more likely have like Surgical extractions. Probably don't have ether gas. Maybe just cut these bolts. One of these. Veil seems like a trap. Veil might be a trap, yeah. We're about to find out, though. I mean, if we draw it, at least. I guess there's no overgrown tomb in the deck. Oh, well, we're the best to ever do it. I just have to find a way to put this in the graveyard. Show me your moves. Looting, Manamorphose. Gonna get more looks next turn. Self-Thoughtseize. Good at Self-Thoughtseize, but it's really signaling. And then I'm just like kind of choosing to never play around a counterspell. Do not need another run. Alright, let's see what you're twerking with here. Surgical. Fuck! Alright. This one. Your turn. Terrastodon. This wouldn't be an issue if I had Terrastodon. Maybe I should bring in Terrastodon if I'm expecting my opponent to have Surgical. Terrastodon just seems so shitty. Is there nothing better? There has to be something. Their Emissary? Alright, that counts 2 spells. You spell piercing your own spell. Didn't attack. Why didn't we attack? Oh well. I think we are. I think we are dog. Damage. 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 Why did we do this pre-combat? Oh. I guess they drew the Phoenix and they were looking to go. They could have cast a spell with the Demolish, right? Alright, we want these. I cut one of these. Bring back these. Non-creature permanent. Demolish. 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 Fable? The play? It's pretty powerful. I don't know if it's too slow. I think we want to play a slower game. I don't think we're trying to fast combo. I don't think we're trying to go fast. It's also like one of our only outs if they surgical our threat. Like kill our thing, right? Just really powerful. You. Show me. They drew the spell pierce. Okay. What is push for over bolt in case they have Drake or something of that nature? Still targeted themselves. I guess you don't ever want to target me. Is it crazy to keep one bolt for Ren Emblem? Not crazy, but I think if I'm trying to run, like if I Ren Emblem, Ren Emblem. If we get to a point where Ren Emblem is something that matters, like now that we have Terracid on our deck. They didn't do blue. It's funny. Alright. No, but I still feel it. These games seem too easy. I think creativity is the easiest deck to build. Certainly making it the deck to beat right now. Persist with looting is so sick. So sick. This is me when I want a midnight snack. Moon's out. Getting kind of hungry. Are themselves? Targeting. Angry. You heard Little Acts of Violence by Rabel? No. Is it good? Are we a little Hollow One action? Another one. We're gonna take a lot of damage from these thoughts. Ouch. Ouch. Alright, we have to be conscious of our life total here. We could just get the shit kicked out of us. It might be like I guess it depends on what we draw. If we could surveil an Archon into the bin, that'd be Pog. Or we might, if we draw an Archon, we might have to Thoughtseize ourselves. Otherwise, we're Fabling on 3. I'm feeling very creative today, yeah. Discards Marsh Flash, discards Wooded Foothills. But they didn't play the Bowmasters, which is really good for me. They have this Tarfire, this Arena, yeah. Their hand just is. We are at -4, but not a problem. Oh. They discarded Street Wraith, Arena, DRC. So they still have 2 Tarfires in their hand. We discarded Beseju, Persist, Dwarven Mine. Is that a mountain? A mountain. Last 2 cards are Tarfire, Tarfire. Not want to take any more damage. I do like playing Fable the Mirror Breaker on turn 3. Name something better than playing Fable the Mirror Breaker on turn 3. You can't. Not a single thing. Ouch. You literally can't. Casting Narset and Light Master? No. 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 No, this is better. It feels so much better. 3 mana. Oh. Don't need land. Fire. I have a bit more breathing room. I have at least another turn. We have draw step. There's 2 more looks. Don't need the. Ooh. You're dead. Sniping or what? No, they're not sniping. They're just trying to think if they one they should kill. If they were sniping, they would concede because they know they're dead. Why is this a tank? It's a hard choice. Relax. Creativity deck doesn't have that many creatures. If I put an Archon into play, they're fucking dead. If I just have this and the backside of this and they present lethal, they don't need to worry about this. Where like I might need the black source. Or I might need it as a green source. Like I discarded 2 Ren and 6s and I missed a land drop for multiple turns. Loot Archon into persist before attack? No, because if they choose to Tarfire this, or if they choose not to Tarfire the token, I can make a treasure and then push this, and then if my loot misses on a black source, I'm not locked out of casting this, and I get both creatures. So I only had 1 black source. If I push this, I can't persist if I miss on black source. And if I loot first, they're more likely to Tarfire the creature token. Not that it really mattered, but like the correct play. I don't want ley lines. Bolts aren't amazing. 6. Oh, I definitely want to. Your runs in this deck? We're trying to be a control deck, right? Would I consider playing Sire of Insanity? Why would you want to play Sire of Insanity? Come on, persist because of Leyline? I could do that. We could, like, try and go full creativity. Try and slow the game down a bit. Vaultborn earlier? Vaultborn's interesting. Why does Leyline make you trim on persist? I don't know. Well, I do know because it invalidates them, but also like I need to cut cards. I'm not sure what to cut. Like I don't know. Persist certainly is like bad sometimes. Is the kind of card I want like 4 over 0 of. I guess if I'm thinking about Leyline, I should bring in Paw Patch. Paw Patch also kills Hallowed One. Only enchanties? It doesn't hit artifacts? I thought that card hit artifacts. I thought it was a disenchant plus plummet. Huh. That's not very good then. Well, I mean, obviously it's very good, but I thought it was disenchant. Well, this is a painful thought to use, but resolve things necessary for persistent creativity. I'm not sure I agree. Maybe. No, it's certainly equally hard. Like, you have to put the thing in the graveyard. You have to dodge graveyard hate, and you have to have persist. Not saying creativity is easier, but it's certainly not harder, I don't think. And like the deck is sort of built. You have surgical, fable. The deck is built to be more controlling post board, so that benefits having this in the deck. Because like I want the game to go longer. I think. Maybe a board out inquiry or whatever. Yeah, maybe they board out in. I would board out. I boarded out inquiry when I was playing this deck last league against creativity. It just seems like it's as much of a benefit for them as it is for us. I don't know. I think you want to cut some of them. Caw, caw, caw. But I'm just not sure which one. Ooh. I mean, this is just good for the long game. They don't really have much of a clock. I mean, I guess this means they don't have a big hitter. If they had a big hitter, they could put that on there. This does threaten lethal-ish. They're not beating down much, no. They're not. Into bobble, a little Buble action. Do you think they have like a shatter? This is a blocker. Yeet. Card blood. Okay. Like Terminator bust. Unholy heat. Detective Phoenix. 6/7. Bird. They have lightning bolt, I die. They have Tarfire, I die. Am I winning if I block? Oh no, Tarfire doesn't kill. Instant. Lightning bolt also doesn't kill me. I guess I'm at 11. Thanks. And yeah. Short. I guess they can just sacrifice this and they get a blocker. They don't want to play the land. Okay. Just a mulligan into more explosive hands. Yeah, maybe. I think your deck is like really good at doing the explosive thing and not very good at doing the mid-range thing currently in most builds I've seen. I want fetch land. Yeah, maybe. Hello, GG's. Green. Root scale. Fetch land. I okay you, I think. I don't want to play this round. It doesn't... Oh, scales. Hand's awful. Holy shit. Really happy I didn't play this issue. I mean, this one's legendary. I'll take this. Double Soul Cauldron, no creature, yeah. With two other things that care about counters. Saga's pretty good against me. You can just prestige you this Saga. Prevents them from doing anything else, but I think I want to threaten them using this Soul Cauldron. Like, I want to force them to eat the lands right now. If I tick up I guess if I besage you this. Could have waited for them to activate and then besage it, but then play the second one and besage this up again. They ate my looting. What? Seems like a waste. I wonder if they ever just target this mountain right now. Doing the thing, doing the thing, doing the thing. What? Braxian? I guess it's just a soul land and it triggers your revolt. Not revolt. Modular. Interesting. Archon in the bin. Yep. Is this good into energy? Creativity? I'm not sure. I don't know. Probably have to like tune an energy list a bit more. You don't want to play anymore? Why not? Can beat my monster. What is an Archon anyways? Because that looks like a guy on a flying horse. What an Archon do with any of that? So persist does seem worse against this version. Oh, I should have this one here. They have main deck cauldrons. How many cards? Without that. This is a spell. But I can probably replace a land with it. No Sarah Emissary? No. Scales, Saga, and Ink Moth. Another creativity thing. Looting is just kind of a value engine. Like, between Leyline and Ren and 6, I want a discard thing some amount of the time. I mean, this does hit Saga. We're gonna cut some thought uses. Play the IOKs. Yeah. This card disadvantage. Well, it's not. Yeah, but putting Leyline and drawing a bunch of lands is also card disadvantage, right? Looting in general is just card disadvantage. Putting Leyline in my deck is also just card disadvantage. I would like to like have some sort of filtering or way to find my meltdowns or my combo pieces, even if I'm not playing persist. I can see cutting some looting. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna cut all four. Okay, I don't need this. This is 5, right? Classic, really. Exclamation point shuffler, etc., etc., etc. Should have bought him to land. Unlucky, really. The balls. Why didn't we mulligan? I guess this is a land. Now, chat. We could play this Ren in 6, right? Or we could play this Meltdown. Now, Ren in 6 picks up a land from our graveyard, right? Which is a very powerful effect. Or we could take our 3-for-1 that also Stone Rains them. And I think I think it's close. Just kidding. Goodbye. Roommates the burglars. I could just push this now, but I want to save this push for these Ink Moth XI. I think I can. So they kept it one lander. Played this off Opal. Their automaton. It's a 3/3 for 12. Well, I would have loved to discard this and try to spike a land, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. No need to get greedy. I mean, they can have Walking Bliss. Yeah, if they want this. No, it's the same. Oh no, a green source. Yeah, what are you having for dinner? I'm kind of hungry. Goal Guide Lantern. My opponent thinks that we are only a graveyard deck. No attack into push? No, I want to save this push for these Nexi in case they have an out. I can just like push or deal with something later. Basically, I think if they don't kill this Ren, and if they don't kill me this turn, I can just creativity for 2. And it just like puts me in like such an insane spot that like I don't need to like push their creature. I just need to like not die. I think we boarded in 2 Pteranodons. So we could just like get 2 nasty Terasties. Okay, this seems correct. They sacrifice this. I blow up 2 of their lands. I make it 3/3. I'm at 5. Oh! For each permanent put into a graveyard this way. They get nothing. They lose. Good day, sir. That's crazy. I didn't know it worked that way. So random. Like this. This is completely random. Like that first hand, awful. This hand, slightly better, but pretty bad. Take the Archon. Dex Carl, Archon of... Oh. Oh! Don't let the opponent know. Don't let them know we have persist. Started. FOMO. Faithless. I'm gonna grab the Stomping Ground. If I can play this Ren after. They've conceded from the game. Unlucky. See? Completely random. When I said I had no control over it, I was being honest. I don't know why y'all think this is like just nothing they could have done. What do I think of Frog Oculus players replacing Unearth with Persist and slotting in 4 Archons with looting? I think it's probably a pretty bad idea. No, like, listen, it's completely random. I didn't do it like that. That was nothing in my control. That was out of my range of control. I think I liked sideboarding like this. Like that. Thoughtseize is not very good against them though. Their deck is pretty Thoughtseize proof. Could do something like this in case they don't cut all of their burning inquiries, but they probably should cut all their burning inquiries. If Leyline paid, do discards still count towards Hallowed One? Yeah, you're still making the action of discarding a card. It doesn't matter what zone they go into. I mean, we have removal spell, looting, fable. No, my thoughts. No, don't seize them. Not my thoughts. No. Why do we need terminate? Somebody say something about terminate? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're gonna play. I mean, yippee. For that first. I just want to play this. No. Orvars? Oh, I forgot about Orvar. Maybe that's a good idea. Face to face. Oh, they left in your burning inquiries? Discarded Marsh Flats, Phoenix, Glory. They don't have enough for their Phoenix. And I discarded Persist, Blood Crypt, Leyline of them. They have 1 card in their hand. 7 power in play. +2. Sometimes. Again, that was just like beneficial for me. I think I'm supposed to keep this in case I draw an Archon, or in case they... If they thought seize my creativity. Won't collapse. Not. Shot. Active treason. Your turn.